It doesn't matter if you're creating machined, cast, molded, sheet metal parts. Solid Edge with Synchronous technology will allow you to create your models as fast as you think. I've just been briefed on a new spring clip that we need. So let's throw this design concept down. As we create this model, please pay attention to how much we work with our geometry on screen rather than clicking into commands the way it should be. By selecting more than one thickness face, we can create multiple flanges at one time. These flanges were created with a 90-degree bend. What if I didn't want them at 90 degrees? Look how easy it is to change the angle of both sides. Whoops, we really need this end to remain 90 degrees to each other. Solid Edge has tools to relate 3D faces like this horizontal-vertical relationship to move these flanges back to what I need. No need to undo, we have the freedom and flexibility for change. On this face we need a deformed feature. With Solid Edge we can create a simple sketch, go into the bead command, input all the values needed, and just like that I have a deformed feature from a single vertical sketch line. Now tell me that wasn't easy. On the top of the spring clip we need to add a rectangular cutout that will pass through all three of the flanges here on the right side. Nice quick way to create a rectangle, and a sketch relation will ensure that the cutout stays center. We can also place any key dimensions that we know at this point, 16 millimeters wide. By selecting the regions, we can simply pull the cutout through the part, but notice it's cutting through the end of the model, which we don't want. Instead, what we want is this same length of cut, but created before the part is bent into shape. No problem. Solid Edge can flatten a part on the fly before cutting. In this area we need 2 additional flanges. Again, we can easily change the angle of both of these flanges with the steering wheel. This is the main control for Synchronous technology, hence its name. Around here on this face a partial flange is needed. If we grab the small arrow and start dragging, this will create a flange. In the toolbar there are options to move material inside, and yes, to also create a partial flange instead of a full flange. One additional partial flange is needed down on the other end of the part. But this time this flange goes upward. How about let's put the same size flange on the other side of the part? Yes, we can do that with the mirror command. When we created the very first sketch, we locked that sketch to the top reference plane. At this point I've changed my mind and decided the top face needs to be at a 5-degree angle. In most other history-based CAD systems this change would be a no-no because of fragile feature dependency. Not with Solid Edge. Pick the face, move the steering wheel, and rotate. Wow, that was easy. On second thought, we don't want this flange to be an exact copy of the first flange, so let's break the mirrored link. Yes, even though this is direct modeling, Synchronous technology provides an organized tree with feature links where required, such as that mirror. Here we need to create a jog on this face. Just like everything else, it's simple to create with just a sketch line. While I'm at it, this flange could use a jog as well. Seeing as how we have all of these sharp corners, I think rounding the corners would make the part safer to work with. An 8mm face round will work. On this back flange, the width doesn't need to be this wide. If we use the long arrow, we can change the width of the flange and make the chain symmetrical from side to side. We need a hem here. Watch how easy this is going to be to create. Select the edge, enter a few values, and here we have a hem. So in a short amount of time, we were able to throw down this pretty complex design concept. And you'll be happy to know that even if you don't create sheet metal components like we had here, you still enjoy the same quick workflow, minimal sketching and mouse travel, but above all, ease of use. Push and pull to work directly with the design, and remember, no need to worry about what order should I do this in. You can modify at any time too. Solid Edge with Synchronous technology, rapid design.